You're watching the Ram Pump Wizard. Did you know it's possible to use your Ram pump to fill your storage tank from the top or from the bottom? Well, it is possible to use a pump and fill a tank from the bottom. The question is it worth doing, and does it save you any time? So let's watch this video and find out. I have my Ram pump down in the creek, and it brings water up about 30 feet into the bottom of a storage tank. The question that's been brought up is it better to fill from the bottom or the top, or does it make any difference? So let me show you the setup I've got. I have my 3 feet of head pressure with the hydrostatic pressure in the bucket, coming down a 3/4 inch drive pipe to a 3/4 inch Ram pump. And now here's where we're going to be testing. I've got the delivery pipe going up this 12-foot ladder into a bucket. So the first test is going to be a time on how long it takes the Ram pump to fill from the top. As soon as it overflows, I'll stop the timer, and then we will see the next step will be to run the same delivery pipe to the bottom of the bucket, as you can see right here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll time it, and as soon as it overflows, we'll stop and see which one is better if there is a difference. Step one is to open the drive pipe. There we go. Got to pull all the air out of this thing. Now it's going to be important that I keep the same amount of head pressure and hydrostatic pressure for both tests, and so I've replaced my usual fill nozzle here with a straight pipe, so I can really keep this going at full force here. So I'm going to try and keep this bucket as full as possible during this whole test for consistency's sake, because the change in height in this bucket will also affect the output. So I'm going to try and keep it somewhere around that level throughout this whole test. Make sure all the air is out of this thing. I think what I'm going to do is also make sure that the pump is primed and that the delivery pipe is also good to go here. Pump is primed, delivery pipe is primed. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. All right, I'm gonna keep this bucket full over here. This test may take a while, but it's definitely filling up. Still keeping this bucket here close to the top. We're right at 5 minutes and 20 seconds so far. And it looks like we're at about halfway into the bucket. Let's head up here again and see what our progress looks like. Yeah. Getting there. Over halfway. So, and our time is 7.5 minutes. I feel like it's getting really close now. Should we venture up there and risk getting wet? Let's find out. How close are we here? Okay, looks like maybe 2 inches. We're at 14.5 minutes. There we go, nice. The official time for test number 1 was 14 minutes and 45 seconds to fill this bucket from the top. So the next test, I'm gonna be connecting the same delivery pipe to the bottom of the bucket, and we're gonna run the same test again. I'm using that side spout so I don't have to get totally wet on the ladder. In test 2, the only difference is that the delivery pipe now goes to the bottom of the bucket instead of up to the top. So this will really determine whether or not there is a time difference between filling from the bottom and filling from the top. So once again, I'm going to start this, make sure it's going, open this and start the stopwatch. Okay, we just hit the 3-minute mark. Let's go check out our results so far. Looks like it's right past that first strap. Yeah, so making some decent progress in there. Okay, we're at 9:15 on the time. Let's step up here and see what our bucket looks like. Okay, maybe 4 inches or so from the top. Definitely moving along here. Just hit 12 minutes. It looks like the bucket's getting pretty close to full up here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, what's that, about an inch? Not too bad. Okay, our time is 13:45. So our time hit 13:45 on the second test and 14:45 on the first. As you can see, it does save time to fill from the bottom. I've actually tested this again with some much bigger tanks, and it saved hours from filling from the bottom. The reason for that is the pump has to lift up, and as it goes higher and higher, the pressure on that water is greater and greater. So if you're only lifting from the bottom and it slowly builds the pressure as it goes up, it's faster versus having to always go up to the top of the tank where it has that extra head pressure that it has to fight against. So there is one problem though that you can run into, and that is if your tanks or if your delivery pipe has a leak, it will drain your tank if you're filling from the bottom. So you can install a one-way valve at the bottom of your tank to let the water fill that tank but not go back out. So if that's going to be an issue or you don't want all your water to drain back out, I recommend just filling from the top and don't worry about it. But if time is an issue, fill from the bottom and save a lot of time. If you want to check out the Ram Pump, I'll have a link in the description down below. I'm Seth, the Ram Pump Wizard, and I'll see you in the next video.